Watering one assigned day a week in winter isn't just mandatory during the valley's ongoing drought. It's also a smart way to keep a close eye on your outdoor water use. You may see less color and slower growth rates in winter, but that's how plants manage cold with less resources and less water too. All Valley residents and businesses are assigned specific watering days. To find your one assigned winter watering day per week, check your monthly water bill or visit snwa.com and type in your address to find your watering schedule. You can also look at your customized watering schedule. These handy seasonal reminders tell you what days you can water. Hang your watering schedule by your irrigation clock so you never forget your watering days. When you reset your irrigation clock to water one day a week, remember Sunday watering is prohibited. You may want to adjust a few additional settings since the key to watering smart is all about maximizing the water you do apply. Hey Brian, what are the key tips for watering grass in the winter?
The SNWA recommends using the cyclone soak method, which can be applied throughout the year. To cyclone soak, you're going to want to schedule your irrigation clock to run 3 times a day for 4 minutes with an hour between each watering. The cyclone soak method helps prevent runoff by watering a short amounts of time, which helps allow your root system to properly absorb the water.
For plants and trees watered by drip irrigation, the key is to water less often. Run a single cycle of 10 to 60 minutes also on your one assigned watering day. If a customer has plants watered by a drip system, how would they know whether to run their system for as little as 10 minutes or as much as 60 minutes?
First off, you're going to want to determine whether your emitters are either low flow or high flow emitters. And to do this, you're going to want to visually inspect your emitters while your system is running. Now, if your emitters are letting out a small amount of water, that means you have low flow emitters. And the SNWA recommends that you water between 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes up to an hour, depending on your plant's watering needs. Now, if your emitters are letting out a steady stream of water, then you have high flow emitters, which means you should water between 10 to 20 minutes.
Cacti and succulents need less water than traditional plants, and that's especially true in winter. Many cacti do well with a soaking in November followed by little to no water until February. Succulents will do well with a once-a-month watering in winter. With both, avoid sitting water at the roots, especially when it's freezing. This could kill any plant with low water needs. When you look out on a dormant winter landscape, don't worry about areas that look a bit lifeless. Sit tight. Plants usually bounce back and bloom when the weather warms. Keep an eye on your irrigation system too. It's working less often, but water waste can still occur.
Well, water waste is when water runs off your property onto the sidewalks and into the street. That is water that cannot be recovered, and that's why it's important not to overwater your landscape. Periodically, you'll want to check your irrigation system for broken sprinkler heads or broken emitters, which can lead to water waste as well. If you see water waste, call your local water provider and let them know.
Set your irrigation system to mid-morning. While it's best to water before sunrise in summer and fall, run your irrigation system, especially sprinklers, after 10 a.m. in winter to avoid icy sidewalks. Still worry you'll forget to change your irrigation clock? Sign up to get our seasonal text reminders on your mobile phone. You can also swap your irrigation controller for a smart one. A smart controller acts like a thermostat for your watering system, telling it when to turn on and off. The smart technology uses local weather and landscape conditions to tailor your watering schedule and will apply water only when your plants need it. Save money on the purchase of a smart controller with the SNWA's instant rebate. Visit us at snwa.com for program details.